Previously on my extreme condo makeover. So this is what we started off with in the guest bathroom. Then we got to demolition, shopping for vanities.
Love the design of this. Love it.
Got the mirror installed.
It's a Bluetooth mirror.
And then got to decorating. But today, I'm going to be finally finishing up this bathroom, redoing the shower, and revealing the final room. Hello! Welcome back to Generation DIY. Because today, we're back at the condo doing renovations, but I'm gonna be doing DIY renovations. I am in my construction uniform today, but cute version. I know that most of this series has basically been like me documenting what the contractors have been doing and me being stressed out because all of the earth, wind, and fire and earthquakes have been happening. We are at the final stretch. I am going to be redoing the shower. Right now it's really old. I didn't want the contractors to redo the shower because I actually quite like this style right now. Like I like the tiles, even though it is a bit of an older style, they're still in very good shape. I don't really see anything wrong with it. It just is a little bit old and needs a little refreshing. So I'm gonna regrout it and reinstall the new shower fixtures, which shouldn't be too hard. It's gonna save me a lot more money by doing it myself. Let's get started. Okay, so this is currently what the shower looks like. The shower door is fine. I just am not obsessed with the way that it opens this way because the door is right here. But I'm just gonna keep it for now because shower doors are so expensive. They're like $800. So like this one works fine. So I'm just gonna use it and see if I run into any issues. Let's look at the inside. It's just kind of like dingy and old. Like it's kind of moldy. These shower fixtures are old and like unsightly. This just like is kind of gross. Not my favorite. But see, look at these tiles. Like I kind of like this pattern. It's really nice. Kind of ornate and detailed, like French style. But we're going to rip out all of the old silicone and like get rid of the old grout and regrout it, take out these shower fixtures, make everything look sparkling and brand new. In order to do that, I bought a couple of supplies. First of which is this grout like scraper saw tool, and it's like this triangular shape. It's really sharp and I don't really know how long it's gonna take because obviously there's a lot of grout to go through. We obviously don't need to like scrape out every inch of grout there is. We just need to take off the topmost layer in a little bit so that the grout has a divot to go into. And then I got the grout. Oh my god. Sanded grout. I got it in the whitest color. It's 25 pounds. I got it in the lightest color, so we'll see what that looks like. Grout is essentially like cement. It's like mud. After doing so much research on renovations, it's so interesting because everything that we're doing now looks so modern and like seems like it's so different from medieval times, but we're still all using the same materials. Like this is literally mud. I'm gonna have to mix it in a bucket. I'm gonna put water in it. We'll have to figure out the ratio. And then I got this grout spreader to get into the lines between the tiles. I feel like it shouldn't be too difficult. We just have to get a handle on it. My dad is obviously here with me because we are a duo. Okay, you can't have one without the other. Let's do it. To start this project, we have to scrape off all of the previous grout and also the silicone. So I have this tool. I thought I brought an X-Acto knife, but I didn't. So to cut out the silicone, I'm gonna try to use a screwdriver and scissors. I'm gonna start with scissors to try to cut and see if that works. Okay. Nice and intimate right now. So let me see if I can peel this section off. Okay, it's working. Wow, it comes off really easily.
Oh yeah, true. 那还是需要先把 silicone 弄掉 right?
没有拆下来弄嘛就很 easy 了。
Okay. Why did we not think about this before? I'm gonna take off this edge piece first and then clean the silicone, which should be a lot easier.
你把那个电动工具带过来。
Got the door off. Ooh, that's the floor piece.
how gross that is. But now it's a lot easier to clean. Let's do that. Most of the silicone is off. The doors are off. Now I'm gonna use this to scrape off some of the grout. See how easy or difficult it is to use. Ooh. Wait, is that the fire alarm? Ba! Is that the fire alarm? Wait, do we need to leave? I think there's a fire in the building. The elevator is obviously off, but I can't tell if it's like a test alarm or if it's like a real alarm because there's no one else in the stairwells. But it's been going on for a couple minutes, so I feel like it must be real. Oh, there's people here. Guys, this is like not even a joke at this point. Remember how earlier I was like, oh, all of the earth, wind, and fire and earthquakes have been happening? God really says, I'm gonna hit you with all of the natural disasters. Okay, lighting. I was like, ain't no way this is a real fire. Like, there's literally nobody in the stairwell. Then I remember that most people have 9 to 5s and probably are not home. By the time we get to the lobby, there are like a bunch of people there. By the way, every time that I've come before has been like really late at night or like I'm just like working inside the whole day. So I'm like, all the people in my building are like older people, like elderly or like children. I'm like, there's nobody my age who lives in this building. Girl, I saw some youngins today. There was a really, really cute boy in my building. I know what floor he lives on. Maybe I should just hang out in the lobby. Oh, by the way, firemen came too. Some of them were pretty cute as well. Negatives are sometimes a positive when you have cute boys involved. Anyway, the firemen came. They fixed it all in like 5 minutes. I found out from the building manager, it actually was a fire, but it wasn't like that big of a deal. Somebody put plastic in the oven and it like started a fire. Don't do that. Don't put metal in the microwave. Back to regularly scheduled programming. I will no longer be making jokes about natural disasters. I can't. Hello, I am back in the shower. This is taking a lot longer than we thought. Oh my god. Okay. Nice. Okay, now that we've gotten the shower handle off, it's time to replace it. Okay, not replace it yet, but I just need to make sure that the shower handle that I got is gonna work with our previous fixture. And I hope that it works because as you saw, the shower handle plate was a spinning thing, which I feel like is not normal nowadays. Although, to be honest, I don't really work in plumbing, so I'm not really sure. Yeah, the type of shower handle that was originally there that we just took off is like not modern at all. So I'm happy to be updating it, but just hoping that this works with the original plumbing. Yeah, we might have to change the valves too. This is what it looks like. Ta-da! Okay, this is the shower head. Look at that! Oh, it's so beautiful. I love this. This will look so much better and more modern. This is the new handle. Oh, it's gonna look so good. Yeah, I do think that we need to change plumbing fixtures, which will be not ideal. Hot and cold. Yeah, I think we're gonna need to change that. Let's just see. Let's figure it out. I'm sad to report back that this will not work. I'm gonna have to return this. It would work if we were like plumbers. Essentially, like we would have to take down the surrounding tile that's there right now, and we just don't want to do that. And it would be really, really hard to replace. This is supposed to like tie in with the actual pipes of the building, and we just don't have, you know, we just like can't do that. Versus if we get something that fits with the structure that was originally there, we can just screw it on. So I'm gonna return this. We'll figure it out. So we have been scraping away at the shower and it's like, it's done. I mean, it's like as close as we're gonna get it. Now it's time to start the grouting process. I originally brought a bucket for us to use, but we also have these paint trays, so we're gonna try this first. If we ruin the paint tray, it doesn't really matter. I'm kind of skeptical. Like this is my dad's idea, the bucket's my idea. So we'll see whose idea is better. I'm gonna make the grout now. Is it gonna fit?
不用弄到杯子，就直接放到那
What?
个。
Why?
要放到杯子里，又不要量。
Wait,
它
half
是
of
重
the
量。
cup, right?
No, half of pack.
Half of the whole bag?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Okay, we have now switched to the bucket after much deliberation.
慢一点倒。
Yeah. Oh God! Oh god. Bro! Hey, we switched off. Breakfast is served. We waited 5 minutes for it to like set up. Oh, this is really thick. Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna try this for the first time. I don't really know how to do it. Oh, this is too thick.
Oh, okay.
This is a lot more creamy.
Oh, good.
Ooh, it's still really thick. Okay, so it looks really bad. So we're taking it off. It's drying really, really fast, like faster than it should, I think. I think we're gonna make a new batch. We're gonna try to take all this off or else we're gonna have to redo everything. Okay, unsuccessful attempt. Definitely not a successful day. I think the issue is that I got sanded grout instead of unsanded grout, which is why the grout looks so grainy, which I didn't really know that there was a difference. So you live and you learn. So we're gonna pick up new grout and come back tomorrow and hopefully be a little more successful. Okay, funny story. I didn't end up getting non-sanded grout. Oh, I actually did buy it, but I didn't end up using it. I just used the original sanded grout that we got because, interestingly, I went to this $3 million open house in my neighborhood and I was just like looking around, you know, trying to be fancy, pretending I was trying to buy another property, but I was mainly actually just looking for inspo. So I was looking at their shower tiles and I was like, oh my god, these are grainy. And then I realized that high-end places also use sanded grout, which if you're somebody who like uses grout regularly, if you're like in the construction business, you're gonna think I sound so stupid. But anyway, it made me realize that I can just try again. So I was like, okay, let's just give this a second shot. So my dad took on the job and regrouted the shower and it turned out really well. Who knew? Give things a second chance. Hello, we are at Home Depot and we are looking at shower faucets and shower handles. The issue though is we didn't take a picture of what the valve thing looks like, so I'm not sure which one is supposed to fit. That's the main issue, babes. I do remember it was like a little like plastic thing with like a little ridge at the top. I'm not really sure. Like this kind of looked right. I'm not sure. Okay, no luck with the faucets because I just learned that even if we get the same brand, it might not even fit because every single faucet system has a different valve, even between like different models in the same brand. So it's gonna be really, really, really difficult to find the same exact fit. So yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to find it. Slash, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it ourselves. Hello! I'm back with some updates. I did some research and looked around for the same type of shower fixture inside mount thing. I don't know what the full government legal name is, but I'm hoping that it is the right one because it looked like it was. I wasn't able to like identify a brand name on the actual plumbing thing inside the shower, but I just like guesstimated. I took a bunch of pictures, compared and contrasted to the inside, and I think this is the right one. I usually don't have high expectations for things. I'm just, you know, when it comes to this condo, I'm like, things are just gonna go wrong. But I kind of have faith that this is the right one. This is the outside plate. Okay, this is the shower knob thing, shower handle. That's what it looks like on the inside, and I'm pretty sure it's the right one. It looks correct, but I guess we'll find out. And then this goes inside here, so then it like twists and everything. Okay, it like kind of looks like it's the right thing. We'll test it. And then I also got a shower head thing, but without the actual attachment. I loved this buying process because you could get like every single combination that you could ever need. Like you could buy just the plate, you could buy just the shower knob, you could get just the handle stuff, and you could get just the shower head, and you could get the handle thing with the tub spout, or in my case, I got the handle with the shower head, but without the shower, like actual head. I bought a separate shower head thing. Bro, I feel like I'm just making up words. Don't come after me. I am not a practicing plumber. I really don't know what I'm talking about. I feel like if this doesn't work, I might legitimately cry. Please. I'm gonna need you to please work. Please twerk for me. It fits. Wait, I'm so happy that my guesstimation skills were so accurate for this one. Wait, it's literally an exact match. This is amazing. I've never met anything more amazing in my entire life. Maybe I should read the instructions first. Okay. Oh, I'm reading it from not the first step. Okay. I think this is right. Perfect. I think that's it. Let me test if this works. Oh my god. I did it. Oh my god! Wait, it's really not that difficult. Anyone can do this. I still obviously have to do the thing up top here, but I actually have to turn off the water for that. And I also don't have one of the supplies that's required. So I'm gonna go buy that. Hello! Update, the shower head is installed. I think it looks so good. Definitely gives more modern vibes now. And then it was time to silicone everything, which is so messy and takes so long because I'm an amateur. But anyway, this is a much more shortened process of what happened. This is how it turned out like. Looks a lot cleaner and more crisp. Here is a little update. So obviously I took off the shower door. It's sitting right here. But then I was like, wait a minute. I've been complaining this whole time about the shower door, how it opens weirdly and it's so clunky and like takes up space. And I was like, it looks so much better when it's off. Well, why don't I just keep it off then? So instead of a shower door, I'm actually going to be putting up a shower curtain. So I have the shower rod up here actually. I just put it up. I bought a plastic shower liner, but I was looking at some shower curtains and like I couldn't find any that I thought were cute, that would like add a little bit of character, that were in like an affordable price range. So I was like, why don't I just make it myself? Because it's literally just a piece of fabric. So here I have, they're little like potato sacks. I bought a couple pieces of luggage and this is what they came in, and I literally have like no use for them, but it's this really cool, like it looks like linen, but it's not. I was like, let me give these a new life. And I love the texture of this. This is exactly the type of thing that I was looking for, but linen things are so expensive. This is like almost the perfect width, but it's just a little bit shy of it. Yeah, I feel like that works. Okay, so I got this plastic shower liner, right? I think I'm just going to make it the same size as this. Cool. Let's go sew. So then I go ahead and seam rip all the hems, and then I realized that I could just rip it and it was so much faster, so I just proceeded to do this every time I need to cut a line because it ended up straight. It's so blessed. And then I pinned the two pieces together and sewed. After that, I had a giant piece that was plenty surface area for what I needed, so I used the plastic curtain as a guide and traced out how much fabric I needed, then let it rip! Yes, that is a Beyblade reference. Then I just hemmed up all of the edges and cut holes for the hooks, and then it was ready. Hello, I have good news. I finally finished the shower curtain. It actually took longer than I thought, but it wasn't difficult. Here's what it looks like. Just looks like a piece of linen cloth, but I think it's gonna add a little cool texture. But I'm gonna add another little detail to make it look more unique. If you remember in my master bathroom video, I was like, did they send me extra hooks? But now I can put them to use. Little bit too long, so I'm gonna go ahead and hem it. I also ended up adding a second hem in the middle to add a little bit more visual interest to the curtain because I felt like it was too plain. And then to add a little pizzazz, I ripped up these ribbons of fabric and I tied them into little bows, one for each hook, and then I just put them onto the hooks so it adds a little bit more uniqueness rather than just like a plain piece of fabric, and I think it looks so cute. Guys, this is how the shower curtain turned out. I think it's really cute. I think it adds some character to the bathroom. I know it's not exactly the style, like the modern style that's on this wall, but I've historically always liked modern and boho, so I feel like it's like a good combination. I also love the bows because it gives a very like romantic and like cute vibe, but I left the bows raggedy and not properly hemmed because I like the texture that it gives. Really glad that I got to make use of that potato sack and turn it into something really cute. I've different holes in the wall and none of them go through. There's probably something blocking here, like wires or a stud, but I don't really have the bandwidth to figure this out right now. Yes, please work. Okay. Guys, I have finished installing all of the wait, what did I do? I'm obsessed with how this turned out. The shower, I think, looks so much better. For the amount of money that I spent versus what I would have to get it like retiled and redone, re-waterproofed by contractors, it would have cost like thousands of dollars. Instead, this cost me like $200. Anyway, I'm so excited about how this turned out. The next video is going to be the final DIY renovation video. Then we're gonna have the final reveal, so I'm so excited! Thank you guys so much for watching. You can watch the entire series from the start here, or check out my new song, How to Love. How to love this